Hi guys and welcome. You're joining me today for a full makeup tutorial. I've been using a few new products, so I thought I'll do a video today and show you what I'm using. So I'm going to first of all put this headband on because I always like my hair out of the way. Now the first new product that I've been using is the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. and it's this one. And to say it's in a tube, it actually comes with a pump dispenser. So I'm going to just pop this on my face and then just start rubbing it in. And when this goes on, it goes on and it feels a little bit tacky. But it is a nice primer. So that's giving you a base for your foundation to stick to, if you like. Now, what I've started doing recently as well, I've got a new foundation. It's one of those with what you see on Facebook where it's got like this mushroom thing and you put it in. But I'll show you that in a bit. But I've started using the Avon NutriFX Radiance BB Cream, which has got a tint in it, and this one is light. So this is a small tube. But I've started putting this on first and then putting the foundation on top. So let me just get this. On my face, and then I'm just going to start rubbing that in on top of that primer. Right, so let me just get a tissue just to wipe my hands off. Now this new foundation that I've got, it's Images hydrating, it says hydrating concealer beauty cream, but they're advertising it as a full face foundation. So that's how it comes. And then you've got this mushroom type sponge, and then that's the packaging. Now this is not as good as what I thought it were going to be. When they put it on, it looks like it's covered, it's like a full coverage foundation. It isn't. It screws off, but then you've got, this is how it is inside. Now this was advertised at half price at £9, but by the time I paid postage and what else was there was the VAT on it as well, it ended up being 2p under £16. So in the mushroom, and you get it on like that. And then I'm just going to start by dabbing it in. And this is quite a, I'm going to say, what's the look? Dewy foundation. So it's not a matte one. But the colour match is great. I think there were only 2 colours to choose from. Oh no, there weren't. I think there were 3. And I went for the middle one. Actually, there might have only been 2. I'm not sure, to be honest with you guys. Right, then I'm just going to bring that just down my neck. And I've decided I'm going to be straightening my hair today. But you can see here, can't you guys, where you can still see, you know, like the age spots, it's not covering it up, which I expected it to. So I'm just going to put a little bit more on there, a little bit more on there. Right, so that's that put away. Right, let me just get my brows done. And I'm going in with the Mark Gel, which is by Avon. Now let me just get a palette so that I can, I've got a mirror to the side and back, but I just need a closer one for doing my brows. Right, so where is my folio? So I'm just going to give them a bit of a brush. Right, let me just get some product on that brush. And then I'm just going to fetch that, get those brows coloured in. I think it's actually drying out a bit, this gel, because it's not as easy to put on as what it used to be. Get that put in there. Right, so I'm now going to get my concealer brush. It's a chunky one from Morphe. And then I've got the Power Stay foundation, which is like a 3-in-1 compact that I'm using as my concealer. And I'm going to put this on my brows. I'm not putting it on my brows. I'm going to put this all over my top lid to act as an eyeshadow primer. And what this does is it's covering the darkness and any redness that you have on your eyes up, so it's giving you a cleaner base to work with, and it's giving something for the eyeshadow to cling to. And then I'm just going to tap that in and just come underneath and across with that, patting it in. Now what I'm going to be doing on my eyes today, I watched one of Anouk's videos yesterday, and she's a beautiful young woman and she does a lot of eye makeup tutorials, and in this tutorial that she did, it was just on shimmer eyeshadow. So I'm just going to go in today with one colour, and it's going to be a shimmer. But to start off first of all with, I'm going to put like a matte nude colour. It's actually in the cloud, so it's going to be this colour here, just to give, you know, a base. So I'm going to put this on my brush, and then I'm going to put it all over my lid. And this is just going to create a smooth base for that shimmer to cling on to. Now, Anouk puts it on with your finger, but I'm going to use a brush to put it on. And the colour that I'm going to be going in with is called New Aura. And it's actually this one here, which is, like you can see, it's a lovely shimmer one. But this is the one that I'm going to be putting on my eyes. Right, and then I'm just going to start by applying that all over my lid. Let's get some more on that brush. And what she was saying in this video is a lot of women, and she said elderly women, they put this on. Let's say they put it on with a finger, but then they don't blend the edges out, so it's not nice and smooth. I'm going to grab for my Lisa Armstrong liner tattoo, which is this one. Just get that. And then let me just get my, I always like to get my blender on hand because, so I need to blend it while it's wet. That's just giving me some definition, and I can just see that that eyeshadow's just come down a little bit there, so I'm just gonna tidy that area up. Right, so I'm going to bring that a little bit further in, just there. I think it must be drying out, this liner, because it's not going on as well as what it usually does. So the mascara that I'm going in with, because I'm going to keep it simple like this, where I'm not having no liner underneath, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going in with my Bad Gal Bang mascara by Benefit. All right, let me just get this on. So you can see with that on the top, I've not come full across with the mascara. I've started from where that liner is and then brought it across, but I've gone full length across on the bottom. So that's my mascara done. Now, another new item that I've got, and that is, it's Avon bronzing powder, and this is in the colour Deep Tan. So this is the product. I'm gonna grab for my big brush, and I really like this. When I ran out, which was Christmas time, I actually got my daughter one of these, and I used hers, and I really liked it. But I think she's got the shimmer glow, whereas I've got the matte one. And it came last week, but I'm really liking it. So I'm going to take this up on my cheeks, putting some colour on that, on my chin, and then taking it down. And then I'm going to get some on my forehead and just buff that in. Right, so let me get my highlighter, and I'm gonna go for the Strobe and Glow highlighting kit, which is by More Looks. And in this one you've got a strobing powder, but I don't use that because it's actually just a cream matte powder. But I am going to use the highlighter because it is one of my favourites. So I'm just going to tap some of that on my finger, and then I'm going to bring it up and then fetch it round and then just blend that in. The same here, and I'm just bringing it to the side of those wrinkles because it's a cream. I don't want it settling there. And then I'm just going to put some more on, put it on the tips of my nose. I've only got one tip. Right, and then what I'm going to do then is I've got, this is by Avon, it's by Mark again, and it's Also Tokyo. And in this, there's a highlighter, which is a gold highlighter, and then a very deep blusher. So I'm going to go in with that blusher, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like a blusher brush, and this is very deep, so I'm just going to get one soft touch, and then I'm just going to bring that up just to put a bit of a rosy glow on my face, just like so. Now I bought that when it's sale. I think I got it for about £2, and the colour is Sweet Plum. Right, so what am I going to put on my lips today? I think I'm going to keep it pretty neutral because my eyes are neutral, aren't they? Right, so I'm going to go with my Simply Spice lip glimmer stick by Avon, and then I'm going to go for the Lisa Armstrong lipstick, which is Jojo. So let me just grab for my small mirror again. And it's a very nude like taupe colour, this, but it is my favourite colour. Right, so let me just get my lipstick. Right, let me just give that a blot. And I find with this, like, it's got good staying power, and I love the fact that it's got a magnetic lid, because when it's in your handbag, you've got lipstick sometimes, haven't you, where the lid comes off, which is quite a nightmare, but that's a great idea on a lipstick. Right, so let me just have a look at that. Where's my liner? Just need to top that up a bit. And you can see I have got the Lisa Armstrong liner to that, but like I said, this is my favourite. So you can see with that, that's quite a neutral look that I've got going on today, haven't I? So I'm going to go and do my hair, come back, and then we'll take a look at the finished look. So this is the finished look, guys. Now what I've done on my hair, I have straightened it, but on the tips, I've put some, it's live colour spray, instant colour, and it's one wash. So when I wash my hair, this is all going to be out. And this is it's Schwarzkopf, is it? Yeah, Schwarzkopf Live. Now, I think if I was going for a night out, I would go a lot stronger on my tips than this, but it's the first time I've used it, so I've just put some gentle colour on the ends. But what I will say is, it's messy. This is very messy. It was all over my sink and my hands, and then I actually got some on my face, my ears. So I had a bit, in fact there's still a bit on my ear there, and I've cleaned it, but I'll get another wipe. But it's quite a fun thing for a night out. And it's got a very fine tip that you spray it on with. So I really like the look of this shimmer one shade on my eyes. It's great for a simple, if you're just wanting to keep things simple, or even if you don't have much time to do your makeup on your eyes. And I am, like I say, I'm going to be 60 this month, so even us mature women can get away with shimmers and shines on us eyes. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you have, because it does help me on YouTube, and thanks for watching. Take care for now, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.